What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Wrath2501 here. Okay, guys, we have memes! Alright, it's not the feast of memes, but this is a... think of this as a snack of memes, alright? This is a collection of memes by Vazkill. Just funny memes. Alright, we got Hatless, Carter, Walker, and yes, Wrath2501's own Orange Man. Alright? We have our Orange Man. He's orange. He's juicy.
He's orange.
Jesus.
What happened? You're free to go now.
Wait, what?
Orange juice, you are here, the joke's been made, quota's been met, you're free to go.
No, he's not. He's still...
I'll see you next week.
What the fuck? Dude! He just freaking bounces, man.
He doesn't even deny it, alright?
No, he doesn't. Anyway, this is by Vasco, so let's see if we got some funny memes to lift our spirits here. Alright? And... go.
Maturity test. Would you slide through this at your age?
Yes.
At any age, I would slide through this.
Yes.
My puppy when he's biting too much, so I make a noise and pretend to die when you're too lazy to wash it.
Okay, that's just nasty, alright? That is just
Oh god, that's... why?
Why?
Self-respect.
Dude, I think self-respect left long ago, dude.
Dishes. You on steroids? He's barely on breakfast.
He's barely on breath.
God damn, man.
Bro's the image of SpongeBob lifting the fucking
yeah! That's right! They're right! Oh my god!
2 marshmallows!
2 marshmallows! And he can't lift it.
First, would you pick me in a room full of women? Me, if I was in a room full of women. Get me out! How did they build this without AirPods? A homeless man tells girl streamer to get a job.
Oh!
Others to a treasure I cannot possess.
But oh damn, dude! How fucking owned do you have to be, man? Homeless man tells you to get a job.
To a treasure I can't.
What's this?
This Canadian
How often does that even happen?
Be taking
For, like,
it too
spare
far.
Spare
Swear
change.
words.
Spare change? Sorry.
Now I wish Zero was in. I wish Zero was here.
Yeah. He doesn't really come around anymore.
Yeah. You know, neither does Huntsman. I'd ask him to come over and he always got something else to do.
A woman during childbirth can almost imagine the pain and fear a man in his early 20s feels checking to see if his hairline is receding. We've all been at a point with our phones where we need a degree in engineering to get it to charge, and we always make it work. Me, trying to imagine my dad as a child.
What's that one episode? Isn't that the George Lopez flashback?
The George Lopez flashback.
Girls with Photoshop, boys with Photoshop.
Oh, that's fucking gross, man. That is disturbing as hell.
You turned him into a coconut. A woman's intuition is never wrong. Way too many single mothers for this to be true.
Ooh.
You get 50 million, but your dad gets half of it. 25 million plus 1 dad. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Oh,
Wait,
hold up. Listen to me. Hold up here. Why is it Hatless the one who called this out, though?
Draw the other half. This cow.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
Damn. Holy shit, dude.
At least I got the point.
I know. I don't think he quite understood the assignment, but he got the spirit.
Locked in. This one vending machine pays me $30,000 a month in passive income. I have 30 more just like it. That's the power of making up numbers on the internet to trick strangers into buying your passive income course. I find your lack of women
Yeah, it's not lack of women. I find your lack of bitches disturbing.
Imagine you're traveling and opening your passport at the airport, then boom.
Oh my god.
God.
Yep, this is from everybody who's ever had kids.
And you're not getting on the plane.
Yeah. No, you're not. You'd be like if you don't get detained, man.
Some rocket scientists have actually turned the Larson cartoon into a rocket and then launched it.
Why?
Why not?
They got nothing better to do.
I guess, man. Somebody was bored.
Slow day at the office.
It looks like it's made out of conduits you pick up at Home Depot or some shit.
Poor eyesight can be associated with a higher IQ. Me. Your IQ is 83.
And yet your IQ is in the top 87.15%. In a room of 1,000 people, you would be smarter than 129 of them.
I can't bear it anymore. Keeps bearing it. Me, running over every person I see because I can blame it on the bank robber who forced me to drive him.
That is Rocker in a fucking nutshell right there. That is Rocker right there. Some guy. I mean, well, Rocker's driving along. Robert gets in his car. He points a gun at him. Drive. Rocker just starts running over pedestrians. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You don't want to make me.
Yeah, he's like,
I did it by myself. I'm sure that will hold up in court.
Yeah, he's like running over these people. He goes, "What are you doing?" No, what are you doing?
Oh, you just had another guy.
God damn it.
Whoever came up with a 30-minute lunch break needs a 30-minute butt whooping. Boomers.
Yeah.
The stock market is literally crashing right now. I will never be able to retire. The stock market.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's actually how it is right now.
If you were born in the 90s or earlier, you have this freckle on your left eye. When I accidentally look at myself in the self-checkout camera, I'd do anything for my mom, guys. As soon as their mum asks them to do the dish.
Wait a second.
Stock market. If you were born in the 90s or earlier, you have this freckle on your
Freckle on your left arm. Hold on.
I think it's a vaccine. That's a vaccine thing.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm looking and no, that's just a wound where I kind of scratched myself.
I have it.
I don't have it.
Oh.
I have several freckles on my left arm. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's on my
your
right
left
arm.
eye.
Let's go
It's on
for
my
the
right arm.
vaccination joke.
Yeah.
When I accidentally look at myself in the self-checkout camera.
Yeah.
I'd do anything for my mum, guys, as soon as their mum asks them to do the dishes.
Yeah.
Soul, I think he never saw sunlight, man. Took him outside. I know this is a joke, but I genuinely feel this way sometimes about inanimate objects. What is this? Why does my brain do that?
Hey, people can pack bond with just about anything, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They did an experiment where they basically created had a trash can. They made it look like, they gave it like eyes and stuff like that, and they gave it a name, you know, and like basically everybody in the office became attached to it. It was a garbage can with googly eyes, but they gave it a name, and everybody started calling it by that name, so then everybody in the friggin' office became attached to it.
It doesn't take much.
No, well, yeah, especially for people who typically have no soul. So they have no love or warmth in their life, so they'll literally latch onto anything.
Human beings, complex brains, simple desires.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, guys especially. I mean, we don't want much. We're pretty simple.
Yes.
We just want our We just want our games. We want our boobies, you know. Or if you're an ass or leg man, you know.
If your friend jumped off, So if your friend jumped off a skyscraper, would you jump off too?
Yes.
And I would run on the side of it to try to beat him to the ground.
I would run along the side of it to beat him. Yeah,
We're not
exactly.
Shadow.
It becomes a fucking competition, man.
You are not Shadow. You cannot run on the side of the building.
Pathetic. Being easily laughable is so fun. Everyone's like, that wasn't even funny. Like, okay, whatever. I'm the most joyous one here. Why is there Kellogg's Frosted Flakes in your nightstand? Does my crunching wake you up? No. Then what's your problem?
Exactly.
Actually.
Sometimes you're hungry, but you don't want to go to the kitchen.
What?
Sometimes you're hungry, and you don't want to go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
You're in his DMs. I'm in his police reports. We are not the same.
Hey, wait a minute.
Reports. We are not the same. Born to chill, forced to.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, that's what a lot of men could get along with. You know, just sitting on the grass, you know, looking at a lake or something like that. And a frog just comes up and stares at you for 30 minutes, and you you wind up staring right back at him for the same amount of time. You just feel like you've had a good day.
Yeah.
But then you wake up and you realize you have to go to your job because of your 30 different alarms.
I'm at my job right now.
Me.
Chill. You look 60. The scale usually only goes to 10, but thank you.
Oh, Oh, nice comeback there. Nice comeback.
60. The scale usually
Goes to 10. Okay, nice comeback. Nice comeback. Doesn't look 60 though.
only goes to 10, but thank
Trust me, I've seen 60-year-old boobs. They don't look like that.
you. I drive more safely
Do not ask questions.
when there's food on my passenger seat than when there's a person in it.
Okay.
Yes.
That is the realest thing.
That is incredibly relatable.
I paid for the food.
Oh! Oh! Damn! Orange just throws that out there. I pay for the food. The food, I want the food to be there.
Right.
If the food is lost, I will be devastated. If the person is lost,
Oh,
Yeah.
I will live with that.
Eh.
There's always another fish.
There's always a Jesus, dude. Hard to find a video tip to watch while eating. Nah.
It's harder to find a video on YouTube to watch while eating. What's more impressive when it's done naked?
That's not
Taking
more
your
so an
phone
issue
out
with the
of your
videos,
pocket.
more so the advertisements that come
Oh.
before.
Oh.
What pocket?
We're done to take fall out of your.
Oh. Oh. Well, this could be,
Some things are best not questioned. Just go with the flow, I guess.
something dark side.
Eating wood may boost brain memory and brain antioxidants. Study finds. Imagine being a 16th century peasant dying an agonizing death from the plague, and then this goofy guy walks.
What the? Yeah, that's true. Authentic plague, Dr. Mask.
in. Okay, I have an idea. Hear me out.
That is actually kind of cool.
That's actually pretty cool.
I know.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's
Just
cool.
if it gets knocked over, though, it's going to be even more of a mess, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's all kinds of nasty shit everywhere, but still, that's
Risk
cool.
reward.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This would be so
Still, it
cool.
looks cool.
The boys
Hey, high
really
risk,
let
high
girls for
reward, I
years and
say.
years and
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
and not cheat and not get bored of them. Like, is that even real? Didn't you cheat on your fiance and ruin the wedding?
Oh,
Yeah.
Get on.
Ooh.
Oof,
Bro
his
doesn't know
hair
the
moved
concept
to the
of
chin
mar-
to hear the music.
Bro is Goku. I guarantee you, if you start telling her that's marriage, she's gonna say, "What is that? Some type of food?"
oh, yeah.
Better. Pranking people at the mall with my sphere of annihilation.
What the fuck? My sphere of
Miraculous
annihilation.
sorcerer.
Just fucking fucking going around.
Sometimes
and
you have to see who posted this for this stuff for it to make sense.
I know.
This is what happens when you don't click your tongs twice before grilling.
True, very true. As a person who grills frequently, I can attest this is true. You have to click.
It's like using
If
the
you click it 3
defib.
times, though.
What's that one Family Guy bit? The guy uses the defib, and the patient just explodes. I didn't say clear. I did not say clear.
You did not. I did not say clear.
Looked outside to find my dad trying to save his favorite tree from a windstorm. There is literally no way a horse drew this carriage. Usually when
Dude.
you roll something this good, it's illegal. This burrito shop understands its customer base.
Damn.
Like,
Damn. Oh, damn. Well, illegal depends on what state you're in.
My grandfather full of asbestos. My father full of lead. Me full of microplastics.
Yeah,
the more things change, the more they stay the same.
pretty much.
The American dream leaving my body when I pay 3 different taxes on the same purchase.
Yeah.
My mum doesn't have social media, and she just got out this notepad and told me she wrote down a tweet. My hair is 75% of my personality. Oh, that bangs. Do
What
not
the-
skate in the snow. I bet there's gonna be a massive polar bear, huh? Oh, saw her husband today trading
Oh my god.
There was, in fact, a polar bear.
Yeah.
his plate of food with his wife because she liked what he ordered better, and that's the kind of marriage I want. I want a wife that can read the menu properly. Nothing better
Oh,
than when a dog sits a
damn.
little weird. My
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, that leg.
Dog is kind of off.
weird. My
Just
father
lay
was
down.
killed
Just lay down.
in the Baja Blast, you son of a gun. You think extreme flavor is a joke, do you?
Also, look at
My
his name.
god.
It's pretty interesting reference.
Mm-hmm.
Live every day like it's a Baja Blast, because you never know when it'll be your Baja last.
What the fuck, dude? What? What?
Seasonal depression isn't real until you get a warm day in March and realize you've been dead inside for months.
Are you kidding, dude? I love it when it's cold. I love the cold weather. Hate it when it
Who
gets
lives in
hot.
Florida and doesn't know what the cold is.
Well,
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get in the way of
So-
work, I'm okay with it.
we get
the
this.
southern states and California. We don't have summer and winter. We have summer and summer light.
We have this weird thing that happens like around the spring and fall time, where during the day it gets high. Like you're talking like in the 80s, right? But during the night, the temperature plummets all the way into the low 50s. As soon as the sun goes down, as soon as the sun goes down, boom, the temperature drops like 30 degrees.
It's the same thing for deserts.
Weird. Yeah, but no, usually that only happens like right before dawn. That's when the temperature drops, just like a couple of hours before dawn. This happens immediately after the sun sets.
Iceland is the top consumers of antidepressants in the world. Iceland is in the top 3 happiest countries in the world.
Cause and effect.
Yeah.
In dinosaur
Yeah.
culture, it's actually really insensitive to wish upon a falling star. People,
Yeah.
how come so many people claim to have a mental disorder nowadays? There were almost no mental disorders in the past. The way mental disorders were treated in the past.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it works, then it's not stupid. And I can think of a laundry list of people that really need this.
We had there are a lot of things that were well, not even just like there's so many things we knew were present in the past. We just didn't have the science to properly document or track it.
Yep.
Or we just didn't care.
Yeah, that's true. There's that too.
It would torture you. Me now. 8 times 7 equals me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The last thing an alien sees after pleading for help. I knew what he was saying, but only one of us was made in God's image.
Oh, dude, that is some
How
Imperium
diverse
of
to the
Man.
Illuminati.
That is some Imperium of Man shit right
That was a hell diverse ass meme right there.
there. Well, that or the Imperium of Man. One or the other.
Yep.
I knew what he was saying, but only one of us was made in God's image.
Trying to be less punchable on vacation.
What the fuck?
What?
I thought that
I
shirt
mean-
was his skin for a second.
What the? Yeah, but look at his arms and his legs
It's skinny.
What the
compared to his body and his head. What the fuck am I
Lost
looking
like
at?
50% of his hurt box. It's fine.
Alien.
How am I doing?
Alien.
I'd punch you. Yeah, not well.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
kid pulls out a George Foreman grill during my lunch period in school and starts making grilled cheese.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Based.
That's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Until the teacher starts hitting us with the whole communist propaganda of, did you bring enough for the class, or I hope you plan on sharing it with everyone else, or something
Yeah.
like that.
And then you pull out the capitalist thing. Of course, for a fee.
I don't even
No, I
speak
just hit him with
English.
the... No, pause it. You just
Hit
hit
him
him
with
with the shut up commie.
Shut up, commie. Yeah, you go.
Blast.
Anymore. That's high key good, low key.
What?
Come on,
What?
child safety lid. You know it's me. You finally start to feel better after years of being depressed.
Oh.
You unlock new emotions. It's rage.
It's rage.
There is a bug blowing competition. Yeah, I didn't think this
Oh,
was
hell
a
no.
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
No.
No, hell no. Fuck no. Hell to the fuck no.
Go back, so I looked it up
Controversial
and it's
opinion, this is
apparently
why
two-
colour. Thank God. Choose a
Controversial
job.
opinion. This is why 2 nukes weren't enough.
Why does this guy look like Nicolas Cage?
Oh my god.
Why does he look like Nicolas Cage doing the "you don't say" meme?
I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to. And
Well,
you do.
that's
What I
what I say.
have, what I tell you.
That's what I say. Do the job you love.
You love, and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Play Place for
Looks so
Children at a
happy.
McDonald's in Franklin, Tennessee, consisting of 2 chairs and 2 touch screens. Better than nothing.
Okay, that is sad, dude. That is just fucking sad.
That is-
Whatever happened to those ball pits and shit we used to have, and slides and tubes and shit?
Yeah, exactly. What happened?
Hey.
Where is it? Let's fight somewhere empty. Oh!
Oh, damn! even Dragon Ball throwing the shade at Snow White here.
What was that thing we talked about before recording? How,
Oh, I know. That's,
like Dragon Ball
yeah.
Evolution has a higher rating than this.
Yes, exactly. That's what we found out. Dragon Ball Evolution has a higher rating than Snow White. That's how you know it's shit, dude.
How do you come back from that? That's the neat part. You don't.
You don't, dude. Dude. Disney's cooked. Disney is absolutely cooked after this one.
That's what I say is epic bad luck.
My movie has a lower rating than Dragon Ball Evolution, so you know it's shit.
It's in the Snow White viewing. I'm not watching this movie. Me, listen.
They've actually said, like, people are saying, like, you know, oh well, at least now the floor cleaners have days off because of this.
Listening to both sides of the argument so I can take in double the amount of misinformation. Me, seconds after making a strong password that I'll definitely remember.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Yep. That's actually relatable to all of us.
Yep.
Hello, my password is 12. What?
Well, the thing is, I write all my passwords down, but to make sure nobody ever figures them out, I write them in code, so now I don't know what the hell they are.
Write him in Commander Key.
Like, wait a minute.
Wingdings.
Anything to the table.
Write them in wingdings. Oh my god. Can you imagine, like, well, can you speak any languages? I can speak wingdings. What?
I can speak Minecraft enchantment table.
Dude, yeah, exactly, dude. I know how to speak
Write it in
Minecraft.
Klingon.
Klingon isn't a difficult language.
Yes, it is.
How many normal people know it? That's the point.
You said normal people, not
Normal.
people. Normal people, not people. But you realize there's literally a whole course they sold where you could learn Klingon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
We call that a waste of money.
it was called conversational Klingon. Actually, people have used it to like say shit, like have conversations with nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about.
I always like to say that, you know, there are hackers who go around to public computers and like plug in like programs or devices where it tracks your keystrokes so they can try to get sensitive information.
Yeah.
Shit don't work on me because I don't know how to type.
Well, there you go.
If I don't know what I'm doing, how do you know?
You know, one time I saw a Klingon keyboard. Instead of English letters, all the letters were in Klingon.
Wow.
So
You're using a different country's keyboard.
it'd be different countries.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh no, I just looked at it. Oh my god.
It's like
Wait,
the
you
one
looked it
spot
up?
on
You
the-
looked it up?
Impressed or terrified.
You looked it up? The Klingon keyboard? You
I'm
looked it up?
Yeah, I don't know whether to be impressed or terrified.
No, you know that one SpongeBob meme where he's trying to reach for the what is it? What, the thing in the car.
The thing in the car. That narrows it down.
Oh,
God damn it!
oh, the stick shift, and he.
Yeah, it goes from English to Chinese.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because like he had to deliver something, and Squirrel was pressuring him to deliver something, but he still didn't know how to drive a boatmobile. So having him in the driver's seat wasn't the best idea.
I thought SpongeBob had a car.
No, he still very much sucks at driving.
No, he doesn't.
Biggest-
He has a car. He does own a car. Well, it's a sandwich.
No, he does not.
It's a sandwich, but you know you don't need a license to drive a sandwich.
That was
was in the movie.
that was like
Actually,
20.
And
Was he
The-
hired as a
are you saying the movie isn't canon?
Probably.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't
Mr.
know,
Krabs took
honestly.
that back.
Exactly. You don't know.
Mhm.
What you got there is an inconsistency, a canon
Also,
inconsistency.
wasn't it destroyed?
Yeah, but doesn't mean he couldn't get it. He couldn't build another one. He literally fried it up.
Hmm.
I'm a woman. I'm a luxury. Broke bum. Luxuries are a bonus due to surplus of assets. Domestic parasites that don't want to contribute in a relationship
Oh!
liability.
Oh! Damn! Oh shit!
Told your ass a parasite. Get shit on.
Damn, man, brother, get the flavor. It's not having flavor. God damn.
I miss when Goon just meant these guys that you had to beat up in Lego Batman. Came home from
Yeah.
work,
Yeah, those were the
Pause
days.
it.
Yeah,
Pause
the-
it. Yeah, no,
yeah.
the word goon has been forever ruined by the internet.
yes.
Goon just
It
meant
used to
these
mean-
guys.
What?
Yeah.
Did we gain somebody or lose somebody?
Miss Carter joined.
Oh, hello.
You had to
Oh,
beat up
hey.
on Lego Batman.
Hello.
Came home from work, and my
My
girlfriend made me a
baby.
23-slide presentation on why I should buy her a
Take notes, Miss Carter. Here you go.
Wow.
Why I why I need
Not
McNuggets
in the
today?
stream, she wouldn't.
Oh.
McDonald's.
Oh, I
You've
take
heard
plenty of
Happy
notes
Meal.
in my
I'll
own
get ready
diary,
for
but they're
sad.
private. I'm not going to share it with the world.
No.
Wow.
I mean, except for Carter, but the rest of you is no.
So like you want Carter to get you something, make a PowerPoint presentation on why you should have it.
Why he should buy you McDonald's?
No, I don't. I ain't doing McDonald's no more because I don't want E. coli.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You've heard of Happy Meal. Now get ready for
Sandwich. I can't tell if that's making a statement or if that's just a typo.
sandwich. I mean,
Sandwich. Yeah,
I've
sandwich.
lost my reading privileges for a
Oh,
split
yes, you have. Yes, you have. Well, it's that whole thing. Like, if the first and last letter are correct, and given the context, your brain will always fill in the word by itself. It doesn't matter if it's spelled
Your
correctly.
brain
I
has
have-
autocorrect.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, the human brain has autocorrect in it.
Which, after I go out for 2 minutes.
Oh, well, maybe
yeah,
it'll
I'd say-
autocorrect me when my brain gets fucked up on Mondays.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd say, yeah, this is me.
I'm a sociable person.
I don't mind associating with people on the internet, but in real life, this is me.
When you boil a funny bone, it becomes a laughing stock. I hate this.
Laughing.
Ah,
Okay. Chef's joke.
Thank you. Came across this fella on my
Oh!
camping trip around New Zealand.
Wow.
He was audibly snoring as well.
Okay, he's living the life. He living the life, all right?
poke it with a stick.
Yep,
Poke
and
it
she
with-
left.
Okay.
Well, anytime there's any
the
nepotism
snoot.
discourse, I do unfortunately feel the need to revisit Brooklyn Beckham's photography book, Elephants in Kenya. So hard to photograph, but incredible to see. Elephants are probably the easiest animal to photograph. All they do is stand around in brightly lit savannas.
Yeah.
Hey, when someone gives me verbal
Yeah.
instructions, instead of physically showing me, eats a
Yeah.
piece of fruit and takes a sip of water. My organs. They killed his only friend, laughed in his face, and made him hit this.
Yeah, that's actually kind of fucked up. Though you got to think about it. I think he's the only Shrek villain who didn't get killed.
Yeah, but now he has a face worse. He has a fate worse than death.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
I
He
mean,
has to hit the grid.
Farquaad eaten and then digested alive. Fairy godmother got turned into soap bubbles. That's kind of fucked up. Her son, the prince, got crushed by a tower. And Rumpelstiltskin basically... Oh, you know what? This actually made it even worse, though, if you think about it. Because Shrek was the only one who knew that Rumpelstiltskin did anything bad. Remember? Because he was the only one who experienced that day. No one else remembers it. So basically, either Shrek had to explain to everyone why this guy was an asshole, or they were totally okay with capturing this little man, murdering his pet, putting him in a cage, and then making him hit the gritty for their amusement. just
I don't know which is worse.
just let that sink in. Just let it sink in. If you think about it.
Stay outside.
Oh, holy shit, dude.
Your 20s is the best part of your life. Azuma's 20s. The girl of your dreams is just laying in her bed right now, farting.
What the fuck?
You don't see great advertising like this anymore.
How the hell is this advertising? What the fuck is going on here?
What is it advertising?
I don't know.
Strike or grill?
One or the other.
More. Grill,
Yeah.
$50.
Oh, grill. Okay, the grill.
Grill.
The grill. Okay, the grill.
It's experienced life, the dangers of life, when you accidentally socialized on the weekend, and now you have to disappear for the next 3 months in order to restore your aura.
Yeah.
I'll show you a balanced breakfast.
What the f-
What?
What the fuck is this? Okay, I was like, please tell me that's a suit and not body paint. Okay, it is. I saw her sleeves. I was like, oh, thank God.
Oh my goodness.
How to stop procrastinating. Watch later. 400.
Watch later.
Yup.
Man.
Save to watch later.
72 videos. I think people do this because they don't actually want to watch the video, they just want to make sure they don't lose it. Hotels making pillows too thin to use only one and too thick to use two. I've sometimes just gone to sleep with no pillow. The Great British Cheese Heist. More than 360,000 euros worth of cheddar missing.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, we know who did it.
It was Wallace.
Yeah, we know who did it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Well, I considering his obsession with cheese, you'd think Wallace was French, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the French have literally over almost 300 different ways to curdle milk.
Sometimes I dream of cheese.
I dream of cheese.
Me laughing at whatever the crackhead says, so he doesn't stab me.
That's good advice.
Me
Yep.
What the fuck is... Gumball.
laughing at whatever the crackhead says, so he doesn't stab me. Crazy that we're only 3,650 energy drinks away from 2026. I think this...
What?
What the fuck?
What?
That's way too much.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
how the hell are you even alive?
Exactly.
comes
I
out
don't
to
even
like
know.
10 drinks a day. He's definitely
His heart
having
is
a
gonna
heart attack.
explode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think his heart exploded. What are you drinking? It's a mixture of crystal meth, jet fuel, and pixie sticks.
right now. Screw it, no yin, just yang. I'm removing all the yin from my life and going full yang. What would be the consequences of this? But within yang there is yin. Shut up. People
Shut up.
who let the seatbelt noise go off the whole ride don't be right mentally. I think of it as the car's heartbeat. I love it. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. What makes you proud to be European? Me? Venom from
Oh my god.
Actual fuck up.
Marvel Rivals has the goofiest jaw I've ever seen on a 3D model. Overbite, underbite, smirking, smiling. None of this makes sense, dude. I love him. In 2006,
And
Well,
he's sick.
well, considering Venom technically doesn't even have a jaw, he's a amorphous life form, so, you know, it does make sense.
56-year-old Bill Murray accepted an invitation to a college party in the Scottish town of St. Andrews after a round of golf. He went to the students' house, drank all their vodka, then washed their dishes and left. Painted some...
What? Okay, that totally sounds like a Bill Murray thing. He does some of the most random shit.
Yep.
There's a story that supposedly he went into a random McDonald's, walked up to a guy's table, ate a fry off of his plate, looked him dead ass in the eyes, and said, "No one will ever believe you."
I'd love to be the guy who that happened to. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah. What was it? What was I saw this thing? This one guy, he says he has the greatest D&D character, but he can never use it, and it's a talking horse. It's like it's not magical or anything. It's literally just a horse. His mother was a centaur, and his father was a horse-headed minotaur. they have him and a perfectly normal human-looking daughter. and he's also like a thief or some shit like that. So because no one suspects the horse, he goes. I imagine he just goes like random shit. He'll knock on the gate of a fortress, and some orc opens the door and looks at it. Look, it's just a horse, and the horse just smiles and says, "No one will ever believe you," and leaves. Like, what the fuck?
Doors in my house black a while back, and they look really nice. But it's the middle of the night, and I've just heard the telltale of my sister walking face first into a closed
Jeez. That's evil, dude!
door. Got her Looney Tunes style. Whenever someone watches me do math, I get extremely nervous and revert to kindergarten level intelligence. To be honest, this is me. But it also applies to when someone watches me do anything. When your brain naturally wakes you up early on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much me at work.
And great moments in... I knew a single guy in college that wore a fake wedding ring because it helped him get attention from women. He got with dozens of women that thought he was cheating on his wife with them. When he told them he was single afterwards, they were all outraged.
Oh my god, man! What the fuck? Oh my god.
Athletes in their prime. Athletes 0.1 seconds after they retire.
This is accurate. This is accurate.
Yep, for Thor. Yep, pretty accurate.
My husband went to the store to get flowers, and the flowers were $60, and this 35-pound block of cheese was labeled wrong, and only $7, so he went with that instead.
Hey, one is a lot more fulfilling.
35-pound block of cheese.
Do you know how many sandwiches you can make with that?
Dude, like infinite sandwiches right there, man. Shit.
How much macaroni you could make with that?
Well, it depends. Not all I don't use just any old cheese and macaroni.
When you pick a
Cheap mac and cheese. Ryan, oh my god.
Forget it's Ryanair. Turkey flight. Who's safe to leave your kid with? Pitbull named Princess. French philosopher.
Oh.
Neither.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, that was the
child?
that was the pit bull. His name was Princess, and it like ate a kid or something like that.
Pitbull named Princess. These French philosophers, they be saying some crazy stuff, man. When I get married, my wife will be in the kitchen where she stays, and I will also be there because it's our bedroom. We live in a very small studio apartment because we're poor.
Tell me in the first half, not gonna lie.
Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes when I don't want to pay the $100 therapy, I go to my friend's house and talk extra loud until her husband, who's working on his psychology PhD, goes, "Do you mind if I say something?" "No, not at all. Say something, please. That's why I'm here." Tesla cyber toilet.
Light on fire.
Why does that fit, dude? What the?
Light it on fire.
Lights it up. yeah. Don't advertise this. You have people setting this shit on fire. Oh my god,
How the hell
man!
would you even sit on that?
You don't sit on it. Well, it says toilet, but it's supposed to be a urinal.
Yeah,
Locals
exactly.
live in a
figured
city
that,
whose
but-
economy is based entirely on tourism. When they see a tourist, me, at my parents' house, trying not to run it. Really? People
Yeah, there you go.
like this? Your student driver's sticker isn't gonna make me any less drunk. Get out of the left lane. Whoa.
Okay.
Boo.
What the?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. That is bad. That is bad.
Adele says her new album will explain her divorce to her young son. Mum, why do I only see Dad on weekends? Track 5. Thanks for
Track 5.
spending time with me today. Can you just fill out this questionnaire? Did I act okay? Was I cool? Was I fun? Did you have fun? Did I do anything wrong? You did so much wrong. I'm never speaking to you again. Choosing which game to delete for more storage.
Rocker used to. That's the problem Rocker used to have.
Yep, he does.
And the
so
project.
true.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore, because he's got that. He's got all that storage now. What?
Has alternate colorways.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that about the cauliflower. I don't know what those are on the upper right.
I think
And
they're carrots.
Oh yeah, they are carrots. Yeah. I mean, I know carrots are orange, but I also know you can find purple carrots. I didn't know about the red, white, yellow, or black ones. I just knew about purple and orange, which they don't even show the purple ones there.
Are the
Onions.
ones at the bottom onions or radishes?
Those are onions, and they're all just different
Okay.
kinds of onions. I know about all those. Those are all different kinds of onions.
Your 20s are for working towards a life you won't want after 6 months. Changing tires is my passion.
Oh, my boy. There are many things to unpack here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like that one Half-Life meme we saw where the tire was rotating and then eventually the frame rotated and the tire stood still.
Yeah.
How Zeus saw the literal goddess of beauty. How Zeus saw random mortal women.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So
Oh, isn't the goddess of beauty his sister or something? That's like the least freaky thing,
Greek
about
mythology is a mess, dude.
exactly, dude. That is like the original soap opera. You think about it. Think about it. Think about soap operas, and then just think about the stories of the Greek gods. Like, damn, it's the same thing.
Yep.
Unless you're Sisyphus, in that case, it's just hell.
Going to a monastery, that's boring. Medieval monks. Okay, let's invent all the good cheese and brew the good wine. Why do children drink like they've been fasting for 40 days and 40 nights? Gasping for air and everything. This is so funny, but I just realized they have to wait for someone to give them a drink. Maybe they're thirsty for real. Pittsburgh sort of looks like it has tall buildings because it thinks cities are supposed to have them. Scientists will discuss like it has tall buildings.
Okay.
Buildings because it thinks cities are supposed to have them. Scientists will discover a new thing about the T-Rex that makes it even more OP than it already is, and then tell you how the Spinosaurus actually looked like this in real life. Nearly 4 million Americans have been out of work for at least 6 months. And why the hell are you using my picture? Forgot.
Damn!
Americans have been out of work for at least 6 months. And why the hell are you using my picture? Forgot how to do small tasks, so I just say, I swear it didn't used to be this windy all the time, like a few years ago. And people agree most of the time. What are caricature artists trying to accomplish with
That is fucking creepy as shit. Dude, caricature shit always freaks me the hell out. I don't understand it.
What the hell's wrong with Jesse, man?
Demon.
Yeah, this is like some Warhammer mutation shit. This is some chaos mutation shit or something. I don't fucking know, but
this? Something I don't understand and I'm scared of.
Yeah.
What's the most boomer complaint you have? Stop making me accounts. A light bulb that changes colors shouldn't require an account. A TV speaker shouldn't require.
Thank you! Thank you! Jesus, man! Thank you!
An account because they all want data because data equals money and money is something everyone wants. Person detected. Porch has detected a person.
Definitely a person.
Oh, it's Gmod. They're playing prop hunt. You see that plant? Yeah, it's a person. They banned me from the gun range because I kept practicing letting a single tear roll down my cheek as I pointed my handgun at the target.
What the fuck?
Jesus
what the hell, dude? What the
Specific.
Yeah, and how do they notice that anyway?
When you use personal examples to relate to someone's current situation and can't tell if it's providing comfort or making you look self-centered. Oh yeah, brother, I'll drink to that. Octopus spotted riding on top of world's fastest.
Okay. Somebody dared him. Somebody dared him.
Yeah.
Shark. He stands like a toddler about to ask you for a
Oh, damn, man. That's mean.
Women's shower products be like, lock in moisture and rejuvenate pores, while men's are all like, smell like hammer, you idiot. My 3-month-old son is now twice as big as when he was born.
Oh, look at that little thing.
Yeah.
He's on track to weigh 7.5 trillion pounds by age 10.
By age 10.
You know what's weird? You can say have a good day with no problem, but you can't say enjoy the next 24 hours without sounding vaguely threatening.
I think that's a little bit more than vaguely threatening, okay?
Enjoy the next 36 hours. What?
39 buried, 0 found.
You guys overhyped the graphics. You're 4 hours into the short gross.
Wait, how the
vaguely threatening? You guys over.
How the hell did you do that?
Yeah.
Bro.
How did you do that though? They're not compatible.
Like an adapter or something?
I don't know. I don't. This doesn't compute in my head.
Does not compute. Does not compute.
What the fuck? You'd have to use like several adapters going back through generations, you know, all hooked up to each other in this one long chain.
Overhyped the graphics. You're 4 hours into the short grocery trip, and your mom runs into her old friend. Which mash do you prefer? Choose one. Potato. Monster.
Monster.
Impossible to...
Monster mash.
Oh.
Potato mash.
Okay, I don't care for mashed potatoes, so I'll take the monster mash.
What?
Yeah, I'm more baked potato.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, one thing that I love most people can agree with. No matter what you are going through right now, there is some kind of potato that can make it better.
That's so true.
I mean,
It's
potatoes au gratin are good. Fried potatoes. Ones I just call them chorizo potatoes, baked potatoes. You know, there's potato salad. You know, there's potato wedges, stuffed potato skins.
Decision. How do I say you got me messed up in corporate email lingo? Perhaps there was some confusion on your part regarding our last communication. Allow me to provide some clarity. 90% of people quit the gym after 3 months. Me, the 10%. My partner keeps showing orange juice to our orange cat and saying, "This is what happens to bad orange kitties," and then drinking it menacingly.
That's funny.
Wait a minute. If I go on stream and then drink orange juice, is that like threatening to you, Orange?
Mildly.
Mildly. Oh, mildly.
Orange prices are about to skyrocket.
I just put it in this thing and I just get this cup of orange juice. I'm like, and just drink it menacingly when I'm
sweating.
Orange juice. Start sweating.
No. Just stare right at the camera and slowly drink it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, speaking of orange, have you guys seen that orange Coke?
The what?
I've had it.
There's a thing. It's called orange Coke.
It's orange cream Coke.
Yeah, orange and cream Coke.
I was about to say, okay.
Yeah. You know, there's actually a real funny story about that. My mom told me that when she was a kid, like every soda she just called it Coke. So she went to a restaurant one time and she wanted an orange soda, but she wound up saying she wanted an orange Coke. So they brought her a Coke with that orange syrup from the soda machine, like squished, like squirted into it. She said it was one of the nastiest things she'd ever had.
Well, I hate to be obvious, but why would they? Huh?
She said orange Coke. She wanted an orange Coke, but that's what she called soda. Soda was just called Coke when she was little, so
Yeah.
Before the movie.
Yeah. This is 100% accurate.
Yeah, pretty much.
No way. Yes way. You look abusable.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
They forgot my ham.
Wait, what?
No way.
What?
Yes way. You look abusable.
You look what the fuck, dude?
What?
Okay, why the hell did the conversation go there?
That escalated.
Wow.
Yeah, that escalated real quick.
Hey, they forgot my ham. They literally make the sandwich in front of you.
Yeah.
If mediums can talk to the
Christ,
dead,
you
imagine
made
what a
the
large could
sandwich.
do.
If mediums can talk to the dead.
Well, then an extra large.
Supersized.
Breaking. Seal caught flying. He will go hypersonic.
What the fuck?
Inshallah. Hi, so I'm a gang leader to a gang called Black Diamonds, and I'm looking for more people to join, so I was wondering if you wanted to join. No pressure, just say no if you don't want to, but we will have your back, and there is already 542 people in our gang. Me, when I remember something I said ages ago that was wrong. My dad was gonna go for a run. He laid down to stretch his back. I found him asleep 30 minutes
I am all about that energy.
Yep.
Or rather, lack thereof.
later. Ever wondered just how big a Black Panther's paw is? They are massive and fluffy and cute and cuddly. Me, Japanese citizen in a Godzilla movie, watching as the government's latest Godzilla killing weapon, which raises my taxes by 30%, gets utterly obliterated in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Life before smartphones.
Oh my god.
God.
This man is living the dream.
Uh-huh.
Those are those arcade cabinets, though. You can
quarters.
No, those are those arcade cabinets. You can buy them at Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're super expensive, but they're literally just an arcade cabinet with one game.
Make mead from the free honey from work. I take like 2 a day.
What the f...
Well,
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty industrious.
Yep.
Yeah, but it would take so long.
Yeah, but it's worth it. Now you have mead.
No one needs kiwis. Kiwi viewing party has just started. Man sues himself and wins. He won 300k. I'm gonna sue myself. Teacher, why are you late? Student, my dad is in the hospital. 7 days later. Is your dad still in the hospital? Yeah, he's a doctor. My teacher wouldn't be.
Listen here, you little shit.
Work smarter, not harder.
There you go.
Crying, I'd be screaming. Being a man is really hard because what do you mean go check what that noise was? Bro, I'm scared.
Yeah, exactly.
I've used the word one too many times in my essay, but no other word compares to that word. Crazy how a tiny sperm can turn into a giant, toxic, ungrateful, non-cooking, cash app begging person. When you tell a slightly offensive joke at the dinner table. Mom. Dad, younger sibling trying to figure out the joke. Grandpa.
Grandpa just laughing his ass off.
In 2015, 2 employees of a New Jersey daycare center were arrested for running a toddler fight club among a dozen kids between the ages of 5 and 6. They were posting the fights on Snapchat.
What the fuck? Holy shit, dude. A toddler fight club. I fucking love it. Hey, you gotta teach kids how to assert dominance at an early age.
When you go to
Good thing they weren't in Britain.
With a game from your childhood and see 16 years ago below the title.
16 years ago? Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'll free him and drink his fluid.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
No.
Okay. Look at this leaf. Look at this. Be careful. Without a...
Wait, what the fuck?
Okay. Look at this leaf. Look at this. Be careful.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah, exactly, man. I ain't going near that damn thing, man. What the fuck? Shit,
That's not a plant.
It's a plant, but not a regular plant. So just stay the hell away from it, alright?
If it starts asking for blood, burn it.
Exactly, man. Don't.
Exactly.
Holy shit, dude! Look at the branches, the vines wrapped around the thing.
Without objective morality, everything is permissible.
Oh my god, that is horrifying. What the hell is wrong with you, dude?
So many Kit Kats.
That
Am I looking at 5?
Yes, 5 Kit Kats. He just took a bite out of the whole bar. That is some kind of serial killer, man.
People
Chaotic neutral, I guess.
Chaotic neutral.
No, what's even worse is it doesn't even eat the rest.
Dude, that's chaotic. That's chaotic evil, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Life? Grouping me with someone who was 15 in 2005 is crazy.
15 in 2005.
Feedback that matters. What a nice semicolon. Hardly anyone knows how to use them. If you're having a bad day, just remember it could be worse if you were still with your ex. And if you don't have an ex, I don't know. Maybe your day can't get worse. Look at this beautiful boy. This looks like a traffic cone strapped to a swan. Locked. You mean
That's a pelican.
I don't know what I was going for. Like a goose sound, but that's not even a goose. This is one of the best photographs of any subject in any style. This shot helps justify the existence of photography. I have tasted employment. I have tasted joblessness, and I recommend generational wealth, guys. Hey bro, can I ask you a question that will reveal a deep and fundamental gap in my knowledge of the world? Cool new thing I learned because someone kind explained it. Fundamental gap in my knowledge of the world. Cool new thing I learned because someone kind of...
I mean, that's kind of industrious right there.
Explained it. The only thing that feels longer than 5 minutes on a treadmill is the 5 minutes of silence after sending a risky text. My face when the childless friend who marries a single mum and supports 2 kids that aren't his tells me I'm wasting my money on nonsense just because I bought a gaming console to unwind after work. This is true because it's 4chan. I'm gonna believe it. You can begin to fathom.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Snail boots.
What the hell?
I need some salt.
Dude, you wouldn't think you could have something dumber than Crocs, but there it is!
Putting these babies
revolving. Just backwards.
Yeah.
Really slow on campus. And when people get irritated and pass me, I just gesture at the boots and shrug. You have to gesture in slow motion too.
Yeah.
Ubisoft. Bet $500 million on a single game saving your company. Launch and get beaten by a banana game so far.
Wait. Dude, what the fuck? They're getting their asses kicked by a fucking banana.
Let me talk about the end credits for Shadows real quick.
Oh, you've played it?
So far, I don't have the game, just from what I've seen.
Yeah.
So far, the longest end credit sequence I've ever experienced in a game was Sonic Colors Ultimate with 30 minutes.
Wow.
Assassin's Creed Shadows has 120.
Are you shitting me?
2 straight hours of credits.
What the fuck?
How many
Why?
people worked on this game?
Oh no, I won't watch them.
I don't give a shit, man. That's. Oh my god, man.
I never guarantee you won't even last to know like half the people who worked on the game because it's literally an hour's time.
No wonder they're getting their asses kicked by a banana.
How girls walk out of nail salons.
Yeah.
Elon Musk hearing rich people are selling the cars they already paid him for. No.
This is so accurate. Oh.
Yeah, but he's also losing.
What's that? You're burning a product that you straight bought to support him? Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Customers.
That's not even
That's
twice
why
the
he's
boss.
annoyed.
That's just a lot of boss. Still a lot of millionaires. Though.
Yeah.
Just anyone who just makes goods and services.
Yeah.
Living in a
Sticks and
$2.5
stones may
million
break my
private
bones.
jet, and if he doesn't
But
leave
I got
for
all your
100
money.
days,
Make all your money.
that seems easy. When he uploads this video though, and people see what I just said, and the video is actually a really difficult video. Oh, what the hell? It wasn't easy at all. A cop/criminal in jail, and if they don't leave for 100 days, they win 500k. Mr. Beast has 4 to 5 people entombed at.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Has 4 to 5 people entombed at any given moment? What the fuck? What the?
Any given moment. When someone is having a stroke, you have to act fast. FAST stands for go to the hospital as fast as you can. Start now, go there to the hospital right now. What in the roasty toasty hell is that?
Yeah,
AI
pretty much.
answer, Google. How to clean a rescued pigeon. Not debone a pet.
I usually clean even wild ones. You can try these steps to clean a rescued pigeon. Remove the label. Remove the head. Make a small incision on the wing and snap to join. Cut off the wing. Remove the legs. Clean the top ball. Damn! It's like, and Google, you just asked that and Google's like, you looking for recipes?
Yeah, apparently.
You think as though Google will give you an answer based on most popular answers that people have looked up on Google. So obviously this is the most popular. So yeah, let that sink in. Oh, okay guys, so there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a good one. Like this video, subscribe. Definitely click on the link to the original in the description. Like the original, subscribe to Vazkill's channel. And I will see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.